Okay, we're gonna pump up the engines here. We'll see if this helps. Oh, sh! Oh my god.
Can't get you out of my I keep thinking.
How's it going, everybody? Dragas here, and welcome back to another episode of Scrap Mechanic. Now, before we get into this, I just want to apologize for the delay between videos on this. It's not because I just don't want to play. I'm actually having a really hard time loading up my actual real game world. Now, if you missed the last episode, we actually built a space station at the top of the skybox, as well as a wall climber that can get up to that. Unfortunately, that's not my other save, which will not let me in right now. It loads in, and I am at 0 FPS. I can't do anything. I can't leave. I need to manually close down the game. So for right now, until Scrap Mechanic has been updated, I can't go back to that world, unfortunately, and I think it's much safer in this game to just make a new world for every creation I make, honestly. So that's why you haven't seen much Scrap Mechanic. I've been trying to make my world work so we can continue building there. I was hoping to have all my creations in one world, that way we can combine them, use them together, but it's just Scrap Mechanic right now doesn't like me very much. So what we're going to try and do today is build a sky elevator. I want something else that can get me to the top of the skybox without having too many issues, and something that doesn't need to stay up there. If I can bring a house up and down, I think that'd be really cool. So the plan with this elevator is I don't want any rockets. I want this to be all wheel powered if at all possible. So I need some sort of beam right in the middle of my creation and then attach wheels to that with a creation that's not attached to the beam, and then I can just drive up it and drive down it. I'm thinking I'm going to use this metal beam here. I feel like this is pretty good. It's small. It's not going to be too intrusive in my design. Now the big question is though, can I get wheels to stick to this hard enough? So I'm just checking. This is in fact a 2x2 square. So I want something in the middle that is 2x2. That way I can start building the actual elevator in the middle of my creation. Anyways, let's start building the creation now. I don't think it's going to be too complex. The big question is, are the physics going to be here to allow me to do this? Okay, so we're just going to make it this big for right now. Nothing too crazy, because obviously I want to get the mechanics down before we start going too complex, because I might just be wasting time. And I'm going to put these in each corner just so I can drop it off its lift right now and start working on the middle pole. I want to get something set up really early on so we don't have any issues. Now, this isn't connected to these, so I can just take these away anytime I want. But I want to get this right in the middle, something like that. And hopefully this isn't attached to the actual creation. Okay, and just to make sure, I'm actually going to go all the way around this and give this pole a little bit of wiggle room. Again, we're going to have tires probably on each side connected to it, so I don't think this is going to screw it up too much. Okay, so I built something extremely quick here. This is going to be the first trial. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm hoping it does, but who the hell knows? So I just built this simple beam here, and then we have two bearings. So I'm going to bend this inwards and then press the wheel against the pole, and then obviously attach engines to this, and hopefully it just rides all the way up. Obviously, I'm going to need one of these on each side as well, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I made quick work of that. We got one on each side now. It looks actually kind of nice. I like the look of it so far. So we're going to put a controller on here. We'll also put a switch on, because I don't want a seat on this. I just want to click a button and go all the way up. And of course, we got to put an engine somewhere here as well, so we will put one here. You know what? Let's put two engines just in case. The more power, the better, I say. And we'll just connect the wheels to the engines here. I don't really know how I want to do this yet. Again, I would like to just do switches, but I don't know if it's actually even possible. All right, now we got to do the hard part. We got to figure out what angle we need on each one of these bearings. That way, they're just touching this hard enough to give it some grip all the way up. Okay, and I think I have them all in the correct direction, so let's just play around with this right now. So I want it to go into the blue. I'm going to try, you know what, let's try 30 degrees for right now. Let's see how this looks once it's done. I don't know if it's automated if I don't have a button to it. I think I got to add the button, so let's try it. Oh, there we go. So we got, it looks like, well, two of them are working, the other two are not. So let me change that and change that. That's actually looking really good right there. We might need... actually, I think we can do it maybe a little bit more. Let's just try maybe, what's the next one? 45 degrees. I think that might be a little too hard. I'm a little worried about this because I might break my creation. Oh, there we go. Actually, it seems to be that's really good. You can actually see the tires are flattening into the beam, so that's really good. And now we just got to add some power to this thing. So for right now, I'm just going to put another button here. That way I know which button to press when. And then we're going to attach this button, oops, I didn't mean to do that, to these engines. And then obviously turn on the engines and we'll see how we do. Let's do it a little slow right now. I don't want it to obviously fall off this pole because then we got to restart. Okay, let's try this sucker out. First try. Can we get lucky enough to do it first try? Yeah, that's not even... I mean, you can see this one's kind of moving, but not even close. Okay, we're gonna pump up the engines here. We'll see if this helps. Oh! Oh, oh my god. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. God damn it. That's why I didn't want the engines to be so damn hard. Are you freaking kidding me? It almost landed back inside of it. Now I gotta figure out, do I gotta remake this or can I somehow make this work out? I think if I get rid of the pole, I can just do it on the ground again. Okay, well that actually shocked me. I did not expect it to work when I just upgraded the engines a little bit. So let's get rid of this. We'll obviously add another pole. First of all, let's turn it off so it doesn't break anymore. That would be great. Okay, well that... complete success, honestly. I just gotta reset everything, put it on blocks again, and set up the middle to go all the way up to the top. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna take me forever. Okay, and now we just put the sides back on again and do the middle, and we should be good to go. I was worried that was gonna happen, and of course it did. But I think we should be totally okay now. So now it's time for me to do something extremely boring and sit here for at least 15 minutes clicking and praying I don't fall. Because if I fall, I gotta essentially restart this. I mean, I guess I could just put this randomly in the sky, too. I don't need to go all the way up to the top of the skybox, but I like the idea of going all the way up there. I do want to build some sort of hangar up there, maybe, for all my planes and whatnot. That's really what my plan was. Build a sky elevator, they said it would be fun. Well, I'm having a great time right now. I can't feel my hand anymore. We're probably only even halfway as well, too. Well, I can't see anything anymore, so that's a good sign that we are getting close to the top. I actually wonder, I'm scared to move because I'm gonna screw up. Yeah, you can't see much else up here. Oh my god. Why did we need the skybox this high in Scrap Mechanic? I mean, did you really expect to fly planes this high or something? Like, this is crazy. Oh, I did it. I have hit the roof. Oh my freaking god, was that ever difficult. You know what? If I somehow go off this track and I have to do this again, I'm going to freaking cry. Because that was about 20 minutes of work. Let's just take a second to appreciate how long this freaking thing is, and why is the skybox so high, like I said before? Okay, well, at least we're going down again. Oh, this is gonna look so cool, though. I'm digging it so far. And into the ground we go. Okay, so there we go. We have built a straight line all the way up to the skybox. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so now I'm just putting a gate around this just to keep myself in as we are going up. I mean, it's a little dangerous to be risking it. Unfortunately, this is not totally even. Can I get at least through one of these? Yes, I can. So maybe I can do some sort of door here. And I'm also going to build a roof on this because we don't want this thing falling off the track. I mean, we couldn't do it all the way to the top of the roof because obviously my body got in the way. So if I build a roof here, we should be able to stop before we fall off the tracks at least. Okay, my sky elevator is starting to actually look kind of like an elevator, a very big elevator at that. We just got to do one more wall here. Well, not really wall, one more pillar, rather. And then we should be good to go. I think I'll add some doors and whatnot. And then, obviously, I want to see if this thing can make it to the top, and then we'll do some more to it. Okay, door is all set up, I believe. There we go. It works fantastic. I actually just closed these other ones off because they're actually too short. Because these things are uneven when you add them right to the edge of the creation. So we only have one door right here. That's no big deal. Actually, we probably should get two switches on this. So let's throw another switch. I don't even know if you can have two switches on one controller. Well, I know you can do that, but I don't know if you can have it on one button. So yeah, I unfortunately cannot have this on this controller. So we got to put this button actually somewhere where I can grab it both inside and outside. That's kind of weird. I wish you could add two buttons to it. So the best spot that I see is right on the door itself. That way I can at least grab it from the outside and the inside all at the same time. And there we go. We'll just put that on that. And bam. It should be good now. Yep, that works actually really well. That's no big deal. And yeah, it looks pretty good as well. Okay, but I think it's the moment of truth. Let's try this thing out. Oh, what the fuck? Ooh, it's kind of spinning sideways. That's actually really cool. All right, fuck it. Let's just try it out here. Holy shit. Oh, God, I can't stop. Oh, fuck, this is scary. It's working remarkably well, but I am hopping all over the place. Like, let's go into third person here. This is so dangerous. Whenever you try and go up to the skybox, you always go like this. You bounce around. I'm really glad I added this gate now, because I would have guaranteed of falling off. Oh, it's even like rocky. This is this is the most ghetto elevator ever, but it was working really friggin' well. We gotta be getting close to the top now. Unfortunately, with this roof, I can't see the pole, so I don't know when we're almost done. Oh, oh shit! God damn it! I didn't realize it would be that close, but that actually might work remarkably well. Now, I didn't really think about this, but I don't know how we're getting down. If I turn this off, it actually holds in place, which is really good, and I can actually just hit this button again, and these will let go, and I will just free fall down. That's the most dangerous yet coolest elevator ever. So I don't know why I'm talking about it. Let's just actually try it. Hopefully this works, because I need this. Okay, there we go, and we free fall all the way down. Stay in the elevator, please. Oh my god. Oh god, I fell out. Well, I hope you come down, elevator, at least sometime. It doesn't even look like it's hardly moving. I hope it's not stuck. Oh god, it really looks sideways. Man, this thing still has a long way to go. You can still see it. I'm praying. Oh, it is falling. It's just falling extremely sideways. I like this thing. It's you can't really trust it, but it worked. All right, I'm just gonna try it one more time here. Let's actually get rid of these because we don't need them anymore. And I'm gonna go up again just to see how this works, because it is extremely sideways, as you can see right now. But I gotta assume when I press this button, oops, didn't mean to do that. I'll press the actual button, it might straighten itself out. It does. You can see it sticks to this pole extremely well. All right, let's close this off. Let's try it one more time here, and I might actually start building up there because I'm so confident in this damn design. This is working remarkably well, as you can see. Oh, okay, we have made it to the top. Gotta be honest, like, I'm so amazed at how this just worked out. The fact that I put on just enough blocks or this thing would have fell off. I mean, it's working remarkably well. The only thing I'm worried about is this thing goes really sideways, and it's very random, if you will. So building up here, it's gonna be difficult because my front door might be in a different spot the next time I come up, and I'm realizing now that I close this door, it's gonna be a little difficult to open it. We will work on this later on. Now, I just want to see, can I in fact build on the roof? I think someone said you can. Yes, you can, as you can see. But we are still really freaking high from the roof, or rather low from the roof. So I don't know what I should do here, because everything's going to be sideways. As you can see, like when the block's on the roof, it is totally sideways. Okay, I'm realizing there's a slight design flaw with my creation. I mean, it's sticking to this extremely well, but it slowly falls down. Now, that's not good. You don't want your elevator to vanish as you are on your creation up here. So I gotta figure out some way to do this. Obviously, I could just keep it on all the time, but then it sounds like this. That's slightly annoying. Another option I can do, which is actually what I'm going to do for right now, we're just going to have a temporary solution of putting a thruster on the side walls here. So let's get rid of the hammer here and put some thrusters on each side, and then hopefully this will just keep it up here while I'm up here. Then I can obviously turn them off when I do want to go down. Okay, and we got a little thruster button here. I'm going to have to remember where all these buttons are. We're going to use a lot of buttons on this creation, and we're just going to attach them to these. Now, I might need to turn on my engines again because I'm slowly falling down here, so let's do that really quickly. Just want to make sure I go all the way up. There we go. Turn these off. Turn this on. And are we staying? Oh, shit, we're still falling. All right, I can alter these a little bit, add some more thrust to it. There we go. You can see it even lifted up there. If I do it to all of these, hopefully that's enough to keep it up. Okay, and that looks like it actually did it. You can see we're not falling down slowly anymore, and these things are nice and quiet, so it's not going to bother me as I'm building up here. Now, I'm going to come to you guys now for input. Should I actually build from the roof? The problem being, this is obviously going to be sideways all the time. I don't know if I really like that, or should I continue to upgrade this elevator to build it into kind of like a makeshift house that can go up and down, as I stated earlier on into the video. Now, my obvious worry with that is the more weight we add to this thing, the harder these wheels have to work. So I might have to add more wheels. This might end up not even working to a certain degree after we put too much weight on it. So I'm going to end this video here only because I want your guys' input on what we should do next for our little sky zone. Again, we can either go on the roof or we can just build this into something huge and just make it go up to the roof if we want it up there. Okay, guys, but we're going to end this one here. I just want to thank you guys for your patience in the Scrap Mechanic series. I'm sorry there's a little bit of a delay between videos. Also, if you guys want to see me build something, let me know in the comments below what you want to see. And again, I want some input on what we're going to do here. I am going to build something up here. I do really want to do that. I have for the last couple episodes now, but I don't know which way to do it. Either going by the roof or just attaching it to this creation. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching and liking, guys, and I will see you in the next one.